Well, I can't bin it, can I? Costs a bloody fortune. Disconnect and reconnect.
I do look like a camel from the back. There's no denying it.
Huge court case and steal all your money. Make it. You calling David Attenborough a liar?
Absolutely not.
Hello and welcome back to the Therapy Crouch with me, Abby Clancy, and
Me, Peter Crouch. You okay?
yeah, very serious looking face there, P.
It's a serious business, this making pods, isn't it? What are you laughing at?
Didn't sound very sincere.
Yeah, I know, it didn't.
Serious business.
Are you taking the piss out of our job?
I love our job, it's great.
It is great, isn't it? You know, when did we start this?
We started 42 weeks ago yesterday.
I wasn't
my
expecting
God.
an answer. How did you manage that?
Good knowledge, isn't it?
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
10 more weeks and it's a year.
Jesus.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh my
well.
God, what are we going to do for our anniversary?
We're going to have to go big. But it'll be on like January.
Therapy Crouch Fest?
Yeah.
We've got 10 weeks to put on the biggest show.
This is the
Piss off with
greatest
all that
show.
now. Done with shows.
You still feeling it a week after?
Well, I'm done with shows now. Well, just for a little bit. It was amazing. I loved it, but it's like I say, we just put a lot into it.
We've had a pretty healthy week.
Mm-hmm.
We've been gymming it. We've been doing our lovely dog walks. We're turning into old people. That old lady told we could see some buzzards.
Yeah.
So we were looking for buzzards.
We went down there to look for buzzards. She actually said to us, there's none today.
Oh, did she?
We still were down there, yeah. But
I've been enjoying our kind of more relaxed,
relaxed life.
a reset.
Mm-hmm.
Cough and a sneeze.
He's had this cold for about 2 weeks, driving me
Just
mad.
Man flu.
I haven't got a cold now. I'm all right. I sneeze.
God
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we've been gymming it. We've been going on dog walks. I'm still trying to do stuff with the house. This scaffolding that's been on for so we've been getting a new roof because our roof was leaking.
Yeah.
So they've only been on for the scaffolding's only been on for like 9 months doing this effing roof. And the new roof that they've put on, there's a leak in the cinema room coming from the flat roof, which I just find baffling. How do you find that, actually?
Slightly baffling.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think they haven't done that bit yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it will be done. Don't worry.
So I'm just looking forward to getting all the scaffolding down and doing some home improvements, you know, after my interior show. Left me so inspired. I'm still choosing my wood with Kendall quality carpets. I cannot make a decision. I'm so indecisive. Are you coming more around to the idea of the new floor now?
I like the look. I look at the new floor. It looks. I mean, it's going to be amazing. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
And the smile it brings to your face is what is most important.
I was so happy the other day. Pete was like, "Oh, we should do the bathrooms," and I was like, "Yes!" So excited.
I'm on board with the floor now.
You're on board with the floor. You want to do a few home improvements, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Really do. Yeah, it'd be nice to get our house back.
It'd be nice to get our house back. And I've got a little bit of a surprise for Pete that I'd like to do.
Well, that's funny. 'Cause
What?
we're talking about surprises today.
Oh.
So I've got a few up my sleeve.
Can we
for
not
you.
talk about this surprise trip again? This is probably like the 4th week.
Yeah, but I feel like
This has got to be the nail in the coffin this week, though, won't
I
it?
think I could do the reveal.
Yeah.
You're going to do the reveal.
Yeah.
But it's a surprise.
All right, I won't then.
But I know where we're going
Yeah.
because Sophia, it's a place that I don't want to go to. And Sophia... Sophia
My
said...
surprises are amazing, aren't they?
Well,
I don't think I've ever surprised you with something that you've enjoyed. Case in point.
No, you're probably right. Unfortunately.
All right, well, let me surprise you with a few dad jokes, though. I know you'll love.
I love these dad jokes.
Yeah,
we
me
we
too.
keep getting so many requests
Gone down a storm, haven't
to
they?
bring the dad jokes back.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
My wife said I should do lunges to stay in shape. That would be a big step forward.
No.
Why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole in one.
That is lovely.
Very nice.
Lovely bit of
What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
Go on.
Sophisticated. How do you follow Will Smith in the snow? You follow the Fresh Prince.
That's funny. It's funny. Who are these from?
These are just random.
These are from the fans.
Yeah, random ones. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Superb.
Is there only 26 letters?
I recently came into a bunch of money, which is strange for me. I usually just use a paper towel.
Don't get it.
I read that as
Don't worry
well.
about that. Don't worry about that one.
I really don't.
No, I don't get it either. No. Why you shouldn't go for a cheap circumcision? Because they're nothing but a rip-off. Oh my God. Some people think prison is one word, but to robbers, it's the whole sentence. Shocking.
I get it.
What
You're
do you
sick
call a
prison
fake
sentence.
noodle?
Fake noodle.
An impasta. Oh my God. What's a funny mountain? Hilarious. Hilarious.
I know. It's just not funny.
I was waiting for a raw.
Not one of these has made me laugh.
No, they weren't great actually. Them. That was the fella who's the. What was his job again?
The warm-up guy.
No, when they set up, he's like, well, he's a rigger basically, and they call him pasta.
Yeah.
Rigatoni.
So
Rigatoni, yeah.
That was
They call him
fantastic.
pasta. That's a good one. All right, not so good this week, I'll be honest. But keep them coming in because we do like them usually.
Sophisticated got my vote.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated. I've been getting loads of I'm not a fish.
Yeah.
You know, you can like voice note people on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that?
Well, I didn't know that because we did it on our podcast where people voice noted in.
I keep getting all these people voice noting me with hiccups saying I'm not a fish. And then they're like, oh my God, they've gone.
Really?
Loads.
Wow.
Loads of people.
That's
It's
amazing.
mad how you can just speak to people, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is strange that, yeah. It's basically like having your phone number, isn't it? You
Yeah.
just go, right, I'll just go straight to you.
Yeah. Straight through you.
I think a lot of that goes on there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you got a weekly wine this week?
No, but you know what? We're talking about surprises today. So instead of weekly wines, I asked people to get in touch with their audience surprises.
Okay.
Bit of a change of gear this week. All
This
right?
year.
So audience surprises. My boyfriend booked for me to go to a zookeeper for the morning at Monkey Forest.
I'd love that.
He lied and told me we were going to climb a mountain. So I looked like a twat in walking boots, but it was amazing.
I'd wear walking boots to be a zookeeper.
Yeah. I think that's the right attire.
I do.
What else would you wear?
It's like safari vibes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So yeah, we're zookeeper for the day. That's a good
Oh,
surprise.
Pete, I would love
It's like
that. I would, well, anything to do with animals.
Well, one of my surprises, like that I was going to try and do for you, was like go to an elephant sanctuary. Have I told you this?
No. And you didn't do it?
No, I didn't do it because if I'd have told you, if I'd have surprised you with it, you'd have said it was wrong. But now I'm telling you that we're not doing it. It's wrong.
No, it's right.
That I haven't taken you. 100%.
No,
You wouldn't have wanted to do that.
An elephant sanctuary?
No, because
I
we don't
would
get enough
die
time
to
on
do
our
that.
own, and we haven't had time on our own.
When
I
all
thought-
them elephants all around us.
Gegging in.
How can you not book an elephant sanctuary? Pete, you know how much I love animals. What are you
Well,
thinking?
No, I was just
Are you thinking if we can get there from
No, it's in a different place. But it basically, like, I looked at it, right, and it's amazing. And you go in with the elephants, and there's a bubble in the kind of like habitat where they live, and you go in this bubble, and you feel like you're one of the elephants. Isn't that?
No, it's
Like
so
a
the
bubble.
rooms.
Yeah.
So that's
So
like
it's like a room,
Yeah.
but you basically stay in this bubble with like a glass kind of like roof,
It's not a glass roof. They've got them in
like a bubbly thing.
the one we went
But
to.
you can see out of it. But you're like all the elephants where they live. They're all around you.
Oh, I see. So he says, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said, yeah. I get it.
It's like a tent,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
a
yeah.
clear tent.
Yeah.
Clear tent around the elephants.
They have them in Lion Lodge.
Yeah.
What's that place called again?
Oh, Port Lymph.
They have them in Port Lymph. You can stay and it's like a kind of clear tent.
Yeah.
And you can stay and you can see all, like, you know.
In and around it. Like, if you get a chance to go to Port Linford, it's incredible, actually. It's amazing.
I really want to do that again.
We stayed in Tiger Lodge, but your room is like in the tiger enclosure. It's absolutely amazing.
You'd be
like,
a bit on edge though, wouldn't you?
But
Staying in a tent and you've got friggin' 50
you're
hungry tigers.
behind
circling
glass, obviously. But
It's glass. It's a big glass
you're in
window.
bed and you're just a tiger there. Wow. You never seen like it.
you. No.
We went and it was absolutely hell on earth for us. It's like the best place.
I'd
to
love
go.
to do that again. It was
No,
absolutely
honestly,
hell on earth.
but without the kids. So we just had Jack, and there was 2 rooms, and the kids all wanted to sleep with me. So there was an empty room all night, and then 2 beds, 2 camp beds, and then Pete had to sleep on the floor in between the 2 camp beds. We were supposed to do 2 nights and just left after 1 because the kids were just a nightmare, weren't they? Like with the whole sleeping arrangements.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
But they have this amazing like outdoor bath, and they come and fill the bath up for you, and you can just see the tiger behind the thing, and you get an outdoor bath in the night.
Unbelievable.
It's just incredible.
That sounds lovely to do.
And you wake up in the morning and obviously like the tiger enclosure where we were is not far from the lion one. So in the morning,
You can hear
about 6 a.m. the lions like roaring. Feels like you're in the jungle and you're in Kent.
But in the lion one, the lions, it was booked up so we couldn't get in there. But the lions had just had babies.
Oh.
So it was like a family, like a mum, dad, and like 4 babies or whatever. It was just absolutely unbelievable.
You just can't get in there, but it's an amazing experience.
We have actually been trying to go since we went last, but just can't get in.
Is it always booked?
Yeah.
Lion Lodge is...
And the giraffes feeding it. I love giraffes.
I can see that.
Thank God. Thank God for that.
Pete looks like a giraffe from the back naked. A camel.
I look like a camel, really.
How do you look like a camel?
Because you have like a little tiny arse,
Have you ever
tiny
seen a
little
camel?
bum, and long
The
legs.
longest legs you've ever seen.
And they're like lemony skinned.
I do look like a camel from the back. There's no denying it.
I saw elephants in Cambodia, but it was like a what do you call them? Some of them unethical, but it was like an ethical one. It was if you do get a chance to do it, you should. It was amazing, life changing. They're the most like calming creatures to be.
I've been on an elephant in South Africa again in an ethical reserve. It was kind of a rescue reserve.
Yeah.
And actually did a photo shoot with a cheetah and an elephant.
Shut up.
Yeah. What are you laughing?
That's just mad. That's just mad thoughts. Isn't it?
Yeah. And it was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic.
I was on a safari with Portsmouth, believe it or not. And the whole team, and we had these little cabins, and it was by the watering hole in the middle of the safari park. And in the morning, just saw all the elephants. I was in the shower. It's like an outdoor shower with a little viewing thing. And I was in the shower, and all these elephants just came and just drank from the watering hole. It was absolutely amazing.
Something about elephants, isn't there?
Yeah. Majestic.
You never forget when you see an elephant.
Shut up. You know they're the only animal who mourn a death.
Yeah.
I don't believe that though.
You're joking. You've seen it firsthand.
I don't believe they're the only animal
Oh right. Okay.
to mourn.
Yeah. I'd imagine like
Because you see
great
like
apes and
you see
stuff
dogs and stuff when the owner dies, like lying on top of the grave and stuff like that.
yeah, Greyflies Bobby.
Animals are just wonderful, aren't they? They're just so much better than humans.
Yeah.
They are.
Apart from snakes.
All
I
right,
don't mind snakes.
Fuck that.
I like snakes. Jack wants a snake for Christmas.
No way.
I said you can have one.
No way.
You have to feed them mice though.
Thing is like it's kind of like it'd be like just the nature in our house. You know, the cat can go and forage for the mouse. We can get the mouse and drop it in the snake's pit, and it's like evolution.
It's the circle of life.
Circle of
Jack's
life. All in our house.
Jack wants a monkey. You're not allowed them.
Why not?
It's illegal.
Is it?
We shouldn't really have a monkey, should you, in the house?
Got 4 of them.
Cheeky monkeys. that Prince's house in Dubai. Yeah,
And
like, he had all the animals in his garden.
And he had
Mad.
this little baby chimp called Princess, and she had a nappy on. And we all held her, and She was gorgeous. Sophia shit herself, didn't she? She was only a baby.
It was Lib.
It was Liv. She went, the monkey just ran in and jumped on her and she went, ah! Like that. I absolutely loved it. She was just nursing her like a little baby.
Yeah, a bit weird. But like...
It's a bit on the cusp, that, isn't it?
Bit strange.
Do you know there's more tigers in captivity in the state of Texas in America than there are in the wild?
No.
Is that where the Tiger King's from?
Yeah. In the state of Texas, they have more big cats, and specifically tigers, than there are in the wild in Asia and Africa.
Who told you that?
It's just like a fact.
That is how...
Just like a made-up fact. Just like a totally made-up fact.
Google it. Google
So
me.
how many
Stay
is there?
tuned for some more.
I think it might be in the region of 5,000 or something like that.
There's only 5,000 big cats in the wild left.
Not big cat. Well, obviously, I think they're specific, like maybe to tigers or something. I'm sure someone will correct us in the comments.
That is outrageous.
Isn't it?
Do you know, it makes me sick when you think of all this animal extinction and stuff. There's so many animals that have gone extinct.
Yeah, scary, really. Anyway.
It does feel like it's coming to the end of the world, doesn't it? At the moment. Don't you think? It does feel like something bad's going to happen because there's so much bad going on.
This podcast is about positivity. Oh, man.
Pete's terrified of global warming. Like petrified of
No,
it.
I do think that, it was the fires this year were everywhere.
Yeah.
Look
Well,
at
we were in two of them.
in Greece, and like there was fires everywhere, wasn't there? And it felt like it was just ridiculously hot.
Have you seen the new David Attenborough, Planet Earth 3?
No.
It's only coming out like every Sunday from now, but the other one about, the oceans, and like there's like literally floating islands of like plastic bags, like island
I've
sized.
seen that bit with the plastic.
But it's just never going to end, is it? Because there's money involved. People aren't going to stop making plastic because these big factories are getting too much money, and like distributors and these big companies. It's just never ever going to end. Is it? Unfortunately, it just isn't.
Big business.
I just need someone to properly kind of educate me on it. Like I don't know who to believe. Is what I'm saying. It's like you feed so much.
Well, I definitely
information.
believe David Attenborough, don't you?
Well, you'd like to think so, yeah.
Well, 1,000,000%.
He's the voice of a nation.
Yeah.
He's not going to. What would he get out of making? You calling David Attenborough a liar?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, but everything bad in the world is like fueled by money. That's just a fact. That is a fact, and it's just not going to stop.
All right, Greta. Let's move on, shall we? Yeah.
No, I obviously I could make so many improvements to myself, but that is a fact. It's not going to end until it's too late. I think.
I'm slightly concerned about it. Definitely. Something that, we try and if everyone tries to do their bit, which I think we do.
So speaking of global warming, when you take me on that private jet to our secret.
All right, let's move on. Kenyan.
Yeah.
I want to say Kenyan. When I got my current apprenticeship, I came home from a day at my previous job. My partner.
Kenyan?
Kenyan.
What do you mean, Kenyan?
Well, that's his name.
It started with his own name.
No, I think so. It's the name.
That was from Kenyan. The previous one was from Kenyan. This one's from Anon.
I can't even remember the previous one.
It was about
they went to the zookeeper in the monkey forest.
That's a great
That was
surprise.
a surprise. Good surprise.
Shoveling shit all
It's
day.
like when Pete took me to Monkey Island, there wasn't one monkey there. And you also told me to wear sensible footwear. So I also went in like a hiking outfit. And he was taking me on a boat up and down the Thames, drinking champagne all day. And I had bloody gym stuff on.
Do you know how difficult it is to surprise her?
Yeah.
There was more.
It's not.
It
It's
was
so
all,
easy.
It was all about like what she was wearing instead of a beautiful experience that
that's
I
bullshit.
provided for her. It was a boat on the Thames.
So why do you have to wear
Going
sensible
from
shoes?
because I didn't want you
gangway?
stilettos getting stuck in the boat. Didn't want you to fall off and hurt yourself.
I can swim, you know.
Boat shoes was what you need to wear.
You're not allowed to wear shoes on boats, Pete. You take them off, so it was irrelevant what kind of shoe I had on.
So what did you care for then?
Because you dictated my whole
I
outfit.
didn't say your own outfit. I just said just wear something sensible.
Well, I had gym stuff on.
Then we
on a
having
hot
high.
date.
You wouldn't wear high heels on a boat, would you?
Yeah.
It was like a barge boat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It wasn't like
Rosie and Jim.
it wasn't Flavio Briatore's.
It wasn't a barge. It was like a little reaver.
It was a nice boat, yeah. But that's highly recommended. You know, we go with someone that
I just think
appreciates
that's
it.
hilarious the way you can say it's so difficult to surprise me. Like it's so
It's hard
easy.
because you've got so much to say on it all.
You know what you could do to surprise me? You could just go and build a bloody stable in the garden, get fencing built. You could get that done in a day and get me a miniature donkey. That'd be the best surprise on earth.
Oh
but
yeah,
you wouldn't
so
do
it's
it.
really easy to surprise her. I've just got to build
A barn.
a
Build a
barn,
barn. Source a donkey.
fence, and source a donkey and get it home before she gets home.
You could get
So
that in a
easy
day.
to
You
surprise
can
me.
order it. You can put it up in a day. There's companies that do it. It could easily be done. Have you seen bloody Alan Titmarsh doing the gardens in like 6 hours?
Yeah, but he's got a team of about 100 people.
Yeah, well, you could get a team.
I'm going to move on from this. Anon said, my current apprenticeship, I came home from a day at my previous job. My partner had made me dinner, got me a card and also a desk plant. The plant was definitely the best part and it's still alive now.
Oh.
Nice.
See, it's the little things. See, even that would be a nice surprise, like coming home to dinner on the table. You've never done that.
That'd be a nice surprise for me as well.
That is outrageous. How nice is that? Pete's like, I'm like, what do you want for your dinner, babe? Shepherd's pie. It's done.
It was like, that did happen last night and that was beautiful, I have to say. I got a cockapoo for my 30th birthday. She was waiting in a basket when I got home. Baby number 5.
Oh.
No way.
God, that's just the best. isn't it?
Amazing. Katrina says, a video of all my friends, family, my favourite celebs and influencers wishing me a happy birthday for my 25th from my sister. She also did the same when I handed in my PhD thesis.
Wow.
Nice, but you did that for me for my 40th, didn't you? That was an amazing
That's a good
video.
gift. That is a good gift.
It was great. I mean, we sat
We
in
need
there.
to watch that again.
Yeah, we do. That's incredible, that.
I got like like all the players he's played with, like Beckham, Rio, Michael Owen, Robbie Fowler,
Harry Redknapp. did he
Harry
do the
Redknapp. Who's the manager that I love?
Tony Pulis.
Tony Pulis, Jamie Redknapp,
There's so
loads of
many
people,
people,
and
yeah.
Ed Sheeran wrote him a song for his birthday, didn't he?
Unreal.
It was just,
It was amazing.
I was so
And
proud.
obviously all my schoolmates and things like
Yeah.
that as well. But
Yeah,
like,
and friends and all the
family.
players that he's played with, and then close friends and family.
but yeah.
And they were the hardest ones to get. Like David Beckham give his Beckham the fit like it's in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
His best mate from school took about 6 months to send it.
They are useless though. Hard have been the same if they'd asked me. Like, oh, it's tomorrow. Yeah, no worries. I just knocked it out. But no, it was an amazing video. It was so good. Well done, babe. That was a lovely one. That.
Try topping that for Abby's 40th.
Hardly Rouge.
Hardly
Incoming.
Rouge.
I'll have Hardly Rouge and Mono. You three.
You three.
All right. Siobhan says, I came home from work with a bottle of my favourite wine and a note saying, pour yourself a drink and follow the rose petals. My boyfriend, who's in the Marines, had flown home from Holland to surprise me. He was standing there completely naked. He wasn't. I made this. He wasn't. He was hiding in the cupboard.
Was he?
Yeah, he said the bed was too cliche, but it was beautiful. That's
Top lad.
great, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's epic.
It's a nice one, that. Sarah got dumped by my baby dad for a younger woman. First Christmas as a single, my ex got me the Bridget Jones DVD, wrapped it up, and got our son to give it to me for Christmas. Thanks for that, swat.
That's awful.
That's sick banter, that. That is sick.
So he's
banter.
left her for a younger woman and then sent her the Bridget Jones DVD for Christmas. Ruthless.
That is filth, isn't it?
Filth.
Ruthless.
I love Bridget Jones though.
Yeah, class film.
It's quite good banter.
It is. It's sick banter, but it's banter.
It's
isn't
a good film, that. Yeah.
Little bit of kind of Why did they split up though? If they've got that banter together.
Well, unless he's just ruthless and, she's not. She probably didn't want that.
No, she definitely didn't, did she? It's good banter for us to listen to, but it's not good banter to receive, is it? She's
And
heartbroken.
a son giving it to her as well.
I know.
Yeah, this is from Dad. She might have gone like, oh, he misses me. That is ruthless. Fuck me, I'm never getting divorced. I love you so much.
No. What would you get me if I left you for a younger man?
A huge bottle of silence. You wouldn't
It's the
hear.
worst.
You wouldn't hear from me ever again. You'd be gone.
Well, you were already gone, so you can't say I'd be gone.
You'd be gone.
Silence is the worst.
No,
It's the worst.
you just be dead to me. Anyway, back to the therapy crouch.
That's not nice.
You're not going anywhere, babe. Too important to me. All right, well, that's a load of kind of audience surprises. Obviously, I've got one planned for you, haven't I? We've talked about it a lot and stuff like that, but we are going to go away. And are you excited about it?
I am excited about it. I'm slightly skeptical because you're not that good at surprises or presents or kind of anything thoughtful, really. Like, genuinely, I mean that. No, I do mean that.
Appreciate that.
No, but you're not really.
I'll take it on board.
You're not really. The only time I've ever really been that happy with a surprise is when I've told you what to do.
Okay.
Quite
You
the
know what I
opposite
mean?
of a surprise.
So in the surprise department,
Like, the heart's there, but the execution isn't.
10 for effort, 2 for attainment.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's all right, I'll take that on board. But I've taken that on board for so long, and it's not improved, is it?
No, you don't improve.
I feel like I make you actually less happy than you were before the surprise most of the time.
No, because that's making me sound like I'm materialistic. It's not that. It's just the kind of... It'd be so easy to like just come home with like a little bunny in a basket. Do you know what I mean? Or
If I don't want a bunny.
yeah, but
in
it's my
house.
surprise.
Yeah, but like it's one thing. If you for instance
okay.
came up and said to me, you've got me a round of golf somewhere, I'll go, what an amazing gesture. But that doesn't involve you having to feed it and pick up the shit. You know what I mean? It involves me going and having a nice time, and I'll go, thanks for that.
So you don't want this golf trip that I've got you then?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. But what I'm saying is, with the rabbit, that involves me.
Well, the bunny was a bad example. I'm just saying something. It's so easy to surprise a girl.
So you're a bit nervous about this. Well, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do something nice for you.
But you've just told me that you were going to book an elephant sanctuary and didn't. So I'm like, if you didn't go for the animal sanctuary, this has got to be,
Something better.
yeah.
100%. You know that we've been, obviously there's a lot going on. Like, I think personally you want to totally relax. If I said we're trekking through a jungle to meet elephants, I think you'd love it, but I don't think at this precise moment, I don't think you would.
It is tiring. I will say that. It's like a 3-day thing.
It's
and
not-
Jungle have you trekked through?
Cambodian one? Yeah. And I was knackered by the end of it. You'd done it. So if you wanted to
You know what I
relax
mean? Like,
yourself-
I feel like that's at the moment, I think we want to relax, and I think I want to take you somewhere where you kind of unwind. And I think that's being thoughtful. I think I know.
Pete's
where you are.
tired. Pete wants to relax.
That is not true at all. No, I'm talking
is.
about you. You said to me, all you want to do is.
Well, I heard you
stay.
say
even
on the
said it
phone
before,
then, I
just wanna-
hate elephants.
I hate
don't wanna say-
elephants. I hate elephants. Can you hate an elephant?
Fuck the elephants.
You said you wanted to punch a kangaroo in the face. Which is just so horrible.
No, you said if there was one animal that you would punch in the face. That was the question, wasn't it?
And it was a koala, wasn't it?
I don't think I was there for this conversation.
No, I think the question was, I don't know, why was that? Why did we have that question?
It was on our podcast, wasn't it? If you could punch one animal in the face. Pete said like a koala bear. Isn't that just outrageous?
But like, don't get me wrong, I like
said a
what, like,
capybara.
Oh, hang on. This is starting to ring a bell.
yeah, she said a copper buyer.
That's so
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like no one had ever
It's a
remembered.
question that to save your children's life, you've got to punch one animal in the face. It's a terrible, terrible thing. I'd never do this, by the way.
I don't think we should talk about punching animals in the faces.
We already have done, I think. It's out there somewhere. Well, let's not go back over it.
Yeah.
It's not right. And I love koalas as well.
Mm.
All you koala fans out there.
You koala fans?
All you koala fans.
Nothing better than the bloody baby koala, is there? Ugh.
Well, I think there's better things out there. But it's a lovely...
Koalas?
Don't they have chlamydia?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Mm.
Apparently.
Do
So I've heard.
You do?
Been shagging koalas?
They do have
At least I
chlamydia.
only punched them, for God's sake. Look at that fucking pervert.
No, they do have it. There's a show on Netflix that I watch with the kids. It's this little girl, and her mum owns a koala sanctuary,
Yeah.
and they rescue them. And she like comes home from school, and she's got like 3 baby koalas in her room, and she like wraps them up in blankets and puts them in little cots and stuff, and feeds them the bocky. What a life!
Strange one, that.
What's your problem with koalas? Do you want me to show you what a baby koala looks like? Because you clearly don't
I've got
know.
no issue.
Bastard.
You actually don't know what a baby koala
I've got no
looks like.
issues with koalas at all. I think they're lovely, lovely creatures. I don't dislike them at all. I don't want to live with a load of koalas though. That is strange.
Mm.
It's not,
It is strange, babe.
babe.
It's not the norm to
They
live with
almost look a
koalas.
bit like a bit birdish.
Well, I know what to surprise her with now. Little baby koala. Yeah, no, it's a lovely looking thing, yeah. It's like a little teddy, doesn't it?
Lovely bit of kiss.
It's because it's called a koala bear. They're lovely, Pete.
Yeah, they're nice. I give you that.
They've got them in Longleat. There was one born in a koala in Longleat.
Was there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm. Are you still looking at them?
Yeah,
See, they're addictive.
they are.
I follow a koala page on Instagram.
Do you?
Baby koalas. Mm.
Nice. Would you like to get to Australia one day?
I would. Would you? Yeah?
I think of anything worse.
What?
Really?
Snakes, spiders, sharks, Australians.
Australian. I like Australians.
Yeah, they are.
I like Australian men.
Yeah.
Australian females.
What's the problem with them?
Don't know.
They're all gorgeous and can surf.
Yeah. They're all too fucking ugly. No, I'm joking. No, I love Australians. They're quite like the English, aren't they, really?
Yeah, they are. To
Well,
sound
there's
too
lo-
fair.
loads
They
in
got good
London.
banter.
Just they're good fun.
Mm.
I think.
Just prefer Kiwis. People, not fruit.
I know. Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I don't think you meet as many people from New Zealand as you do
So many people
Australians.
from New
Well, there's
Zealand
not
around
actually-
here.
Not actually
Is
that
Oh, sorry,
many.
it's South African.
Oh, South Africa.
So many South Africans around here where we live.
Is there?
Yeah.
I think I've only ever
Loads.
2.
In the school.
Yeah.
Love that accent.
What's
I'm
your,
half South African. My nan, well, a quarter. My nan's dad's South African.
Your nan's dad.
My nanny Hazel's dad was fully South African.
So you're an 8th South African.
Yeah.
Nice. That explains a lot.
so from our trip? What is there some? What would you like to do? What would you like to get out of our trip? Apart from elephants or koalas.
What I want from this trip is to disconnect and reconnect. Disconnect from the world and reconnect together.
So I've nailed it, right?
I wanna fill my body with goodness. I wanna
Is that what you call it?
shut up. I
Kids
wanna-
aren't coming on this trip then, yeah?
Yeah. No, I just wanna.
I know what
I don't
you
know.
mean.
I just feel like I'm just desperate to.
Have a proper holiday, not like a tear up, not a trip like that.
No, I'm enjoying like the not drinking.
nice
I just want
relax.
to I just want to come home feeling 100% charged. Feel like we're running on empty, but it's everything we've been doing has been fantastic, and we're so grateful and lucky, and everything's been so much fun. But there's been a lot of alcohol, not a lot of sleep, a lot of running around. I just want to not move.
Yeah.
I don't want to get dressed.
Well, yeah, that is on the agenda. So I feel like I've got this right. And what we do, obviously, the time of recording, I think we've probably, this might be out. We might have gone on the trip, maybe, but I know that the next podcast you're going to say what an amazing time you've had, because I have planned this to perfection.
Gosh.
I'm telling you, you're going to love it. And you probably won't. But if you don't, then it's on you. I think it's great.
I'm not ungrateful, Pete, at all.
Mm.
I just think it's so easy to surprise a girl. So easy. Just the little things. Like all the little poems and all of that, and love letters, and just finding one of them in your makeup bag or something, you'd be like,
Okay. Take it on board, baby. I mean,
will you?
I'm trying.
Is this the first time you've been away for a while without the kids as well?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Obviously, the summer was obviously quite intense. And
Yeah.
I kind of planned it then. And then obviously we've been busy, and then we've had half term, went to Disney with them as well. We've never really had any time for ourselves.
We haven't even been on a night out together on our own
Like
since before summer.
When was the last time we went to cinema or went for dinner just on our own? Do you know what I mean?
6 months ago.
It's always
Always with a
other
group.
people or-
Yeah.
We haven't been on our own for so long.
So this, I think, is kind of make or break for us.
Forgot how fucking annoying you were.
Oh God,
You know
I knew
what?
there was a reason we
there is
didn't
a
do
risk.
this.
There is a risk of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Watch yourself. You best be on your best behaviour.
Have you had the big reveal of where you're going? Have you mentioned it? Or do you not want to?
I'm so excited for this trip, but I just wish I could put my life on pause because I don't like leaving the kids. So I should be just so excited, and I'm just like panicking about leaving the kids. But we've got
It's only a few days. It's not like 2 weeks or anything like that.
Pete doesn't have that feeling that I have at all, do you?
Pete
No, I
can't
do,
friggin' wait.
I miss them, of course, but I feel like it's important that we're right.
But this whole pod sounds like we're getting divorced.
No. But I think
I'm
it's
gonna burn you
important to-
suit and take you to the cleaners.
I think it's important to make time for each other.
Yeah. Because we just haven't had time to, have we?
No.
But we've had
And
so much
everyone's
fun
like
along the
that.
way.
Oh, exactly. Most of it's fun.
Yeah.
It's great.
And so it's been amazing.
Yeah, it's just trying to press that kind of reset button.
What about flipping it up? What about surprising Pete? If he's so bad at surprising you, how well do you surprise him?
I'm amazing at surprises. I know I am.
When was that?
I haven't surprised you for a while. We haven't really done anything kind of for each other than work
For a while.
for a
yeah.
while, really. Have
Yeah.
we?
No, that's the thing. That's what I want to.
But that's not like in a negative way, because everything we've been doing's been amazing. But, that kind of like what you do when you're first together or whatever, like little special things. We haven't done anything like that. I'm still asking for my fucking new bubble coat. I'm just going to have to get it myself.
Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah, but I know.
I'm not getting a bubble coat for Christmas.
I'll get you a bubble coat, but it's just going to be the wrong fucking bubble coat. Isn't it? Never been so scared to buy a bubble coat.
Burnt orange
I'm going in there
bubble
and go.
Yeah.
I look at them and go, "Oh, that looks great," but just know it's going to be the wrong
I
one.
love surprises, but it is a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm obviously a bit of a control freak. So it is hard to surprise me. I'm also like a bit of a scaredy cat, so I don't kind of let go. But I love surprising people or...
You ask everyone around us like what it is if I'm doing something for you. So then you just find out, and then like you have with this.
Yeah. Well, I know where we're going. Because my daughter said to me, you need to stop going on about it, because I was like, I don't want to go to this place. I don't know why. I'm just a bit scared to go. After Bridget Jones, actually.
Shit, yeah. That didn't help, did it? You'll enjoy it.
You will. What about surprise parties? Have you ever thrown one of the other ones a surprise party?
Yeah.
Your 21st was great.
Yeah.
30th. I mean, we had a great time, but you didn't. Did you like that or not?
I loved it.
Was that a surprise party?
Well, it was. I organised it all, didn't I? The kind of 1920s kind of theme.
Yeah, it was themed, but it wasn't. Stop looking at me like that.
What?
It wasn't a surprise.
Was a bit.
No, my 21st was a surprise.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't though, because you planned it with Holly.
I know, but you didn't know that. Holly was like, "What colour balloons do you want?" What did it? We
I
planned
thought
the
it
whole
was a
thing.
huge surprise, you know.
So you were coordinating with Holly, and then behind your back, Holly was
Coordinating with Ab.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want this? Do you want that? You know what I mean? I only found out about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought I'd planned it all to perfection.
What
She
about
planned it all herself.
the only surprise I've ever had, legitimate surprise in my life, is the sex of my kids,
I thought you were going to say something else then. Yeah, that's good.
and that's why I would suggest to anyone not to, because I found out
That was special, that.
that's the only genuine surprise. Like, because when I was a little girl, and my mum used to hide like all my Christmas presents. Like when she'd go to work, I'd try like my new trainers on or play with the toys. Like Sophia's just done that now, hasn't she? It's like Ellie, my sister, said to me, Sophia knows where all the presents are, and she's been getting them out and looking at them and trying them on and stuff. And Ellie's fuming with me because I said to Sophia, "What are you doing? Like rooting for presents?" And she went, "Did Ellie tell you?" And has broke like anti-code now.
And what did you go? Yes, you did.
Sophia know that about it. Oh, no.
No, she doesn't know it was Elle, but Elle's like, "I can't believe you told Sophia because now she knows it's me." And I'm like, "Well, she shouldn't have done it." And Elle's like, "But she's a child. That's what you do."
Yeah.
Well, I was going mad about it. She shouldn't have done it. She's ruined Christmas and this and that. And I said, so did you do it though when you were a kid?
I
And
used
you
to
said,
try all my outfits.
Absolutely.
Everyone did it. Yeah.
I didn't.
Boring. No. I did.
I
Did you
wanted
not do it?
surprises. Yeah. I was like, no, why would you want to do that? I don't get it at all. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Don't
but that
ruin
means
Christmas
Sophia
Day.
doesn't think Santa's real now.
I mean, she is 13, isn't she?
No, she's 12.
He is real.
I know.
To Lapland to see him.
I've got Santa coming on Christmas Eve and everything.
Have you?
Yeah. He comes in, breaks into the house. And I'm like, "What's that?"
Chimneys break in. Comes down the chimney. What?
What are you doing?
Well, it doesn't break in. It comes down the chimney.
I don't know what you're doing. Are you doing like it?
What?
Do you think Santa's
Comes down the chimney, go on, and then what?
No, so when we come home, Santa will be in the house
Yeah.
and we'll disturb Santa.
Okay.
This is the lengths I go to on Christmas with the reindeers and everything. So we see Santa.
Please. How'd you know?
What the hell are you doing? What are you doing, Pete?
So Santa's going to come down the chimney, and then the kid's going to come home, and Santa's going to be here. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we did it one year. And it was sensational.
Yeah,
Wasn't
but I'm not paying all that money if she's been fucking rooting for the presents and knows he's not real. I know Santa gets some presents, but the adults have to get some. Santa can't get all the presents.
Yeah, you get your main one off Santa, don't you?
Yeah.
And then-
You get your main one off Santa. Because Sophia caught me buying the Christmas wrapping paper the other day, and she was like, "Why are you buying that? What is that for?" And I was like, "Sophia, it's sustainable if you help Santa get the wrapping paper." You can't. God,
sustainable.
I don't know what the word was. What's the
What? Did
word?
you just at the time just go like, I've just...
That's the only word I could think of.
It's sustainable
Put me on the spot, all right?
to help
Yeah,
Santa.
literally. Santa can't be getting all the presents and the wrapping paper.
Well, that's the thing. You just nailed it there. Right? Two biggest surprises are the birth of your children and Christmas Day.
Yeah.
The biggest surprises. Why do you want to ruin that?
No. So my first two babies, I didn't find out the sex, and it is literally the best surprise on earth. You know, pushing away. Obviously, 9 months, of sickness. No, 9 months. It keeps you going for that 9 months.
Yeah, just like
Because
what
you're
is it?
so... Because if you find out what it is, you're like, "Oh, God, I've got another 6 months till this little boy arrives." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you don't know, it just like spares you on to that like bitter end. And then you push it out and you're like, everyone's like, what is it? What is it? And you're so excited to reveal the sex. You're kind of not focusing on the pain or anything like that. And then on my third baby, Pete was like, I want to find out what it is to prepare myself in case it's another girl. And took our 6-year-old child in at the time with him, Sophia. And she was like, Mum, I'm not going to tell you, but I think you're going to be happy this time. It's different. And I was like, and I was like 12 weeks pregnant. I
Unreal.
was 20 weeks pregnant. I had another 20 weeks to go.
I'm not going to tell you, but it's different.
Oh no. I'm not going to tell you, but I think you're going to be
Believe it.
really happy this time.
Oh, God.
But my advice to anyone would be not to find out. Why do you want to find out? Why would you find out?
I couldn't believe that you with someone who has to control everything. You were, you wanted to just not find
because
out.
I can't control that.
Have you got any ideas for nice, inexpensive surprise suggestions for listeners that want to get their romance back on track? Any ideas?
Crotchless knickers.
There's no better surprise. That came from the heart. It's easy to. You said it's easy to surprise you, right? It's not. It's easy to surprise me. Very much so.
Yeah, because you're a
If I
pervert.
came home and you had no clothes on, I'd be the best surprise ever.
I have no clothes
It's so
on
simple,
every
isn't it? All you have
day.
to do is just not wear any clothes. So simple. And I'll be so happy.
My cousin's sitting there.
Yeah, but I'm just being honest.
Yeah, but I've got no clothes on every single day.
Yeah, but I'm talking like a reveal.
I picked you up from training once like that, didn't I?
The Big Mac.
That fucking Burberry Mac he got me. I picked him up from training once with that on and nothing underneath it.
Incredible.
It's the only way to get him home.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Very well. Yeah, you see, those surprises have gone out the window now.
I know.
So,
Fuck off you.
Well, you're just telling me my surprises are shit. Where have yours gone?
I know, we haven't heard. How has Abby ever surprised you apart from Burberry Mac Pete? Can you think of anything?
Not many. All the onus is on the man. This is the problem with the world at the moment.
Babe, I've surprised you loads
It's like-
now. I got him a stripper for his birthday and he went ballistic. Were you not there, Ross, in Crichton's?
No.
Yeah, but the trip out.
I got him a roly-polyogram and he went mad.
What's a roly-poly girl? Is it a larger stripper?
A larger stripper. And he went mental. Everyone was looking at him. So told her to just instantly leave. She didn't even take one sock off.
It was where we all were. We're in a restaurant in Liverpool, right, with
Yeah.
loads of random people, and all of a sudden this stripper turns up, right? Starts going gyrating, right, on me, and everyone starts getting. I'm playing for Liverpool in England at the time, and everyone started filming, and I was like, sorry, but I just can't do this. So I just gave her some cash and said, "Can you leave?" And then she just went, "Oh, okay, great," and then went and left.
So funny how you'd do that if I wasn't there, though. You'd be delighted if I wasn't there.
No, I don't.
What do you mean you booked it? It's not like he was hiding it from you. Was it?
I was so mortified by the whole situation.
The other surprise I did was when he asked me to move in, I turned up with 2 kittens, me and 2 kittens. That was a nice surprise for you.
It's a nice surprise for you.
We've done loads of surprises. I made you that book for your birthday, didn't I? With all the goals you've ever scored and a picture of every goal. And
That's class to be fair.
Yeah, it was great. That was a lovely surprise. That
you surprised me with my first car when I passed my test for Christmas. That was nice. I remember opening all my presents and he got me like a mini convertible fridge magnet. And I was like, oh,
Right.
thanks. And then he got like a mini convertible teddy bear.
she was like, I know, like I like, I've been saying I wanted a mini, but I don't like that much.
And then in the box is the keys.
Yeah,
That's a nice touch.
That was nice.
Bow on top.
Huh?
Was it a bow on top when you went out?
yeah, it was a buy, wasn't it? That's another car I got you once.
I surprised my mum with it. A couple of cars with the bows on. I love that. It's my favourite.
Touch. That is a touch, innit?
So my mum wanted this Range Rover. And she had my old Range Rover. and she'd had it for like quite a few years. So I said like, I'll get her one for Christmas. And she kind of knew she was getting it, and she was like getting a bit cocky about it. So I got like this shit car, like 20 years old, and like gave her it, didn't
So
I?
funny that was,
And you
yeah.
should have seen her face. No, it was a new car, but it was so shit.
Yeah.
It was like a chair with wheels. It was so tiny,
In between his car.
like a little in-betweeners car. But it was like electric or something, wasn't it? And I was
We
like,
were planning it for so long. It was like, we just wanted to see her face.
and
like,
she had like tears. And she was like, I love it so much, but I left her with it for like 4 days. I didn't say anything.
outrageous. I don't think she ever drove it. Didn't she drive it home? And she was pretending she liked it. And then
Yeah.
I'd never seen
Because
her
I was
in
like, Mum, you don't go anywhere. Like, nip to ours, get it in all the car park spaces. It's dead easy. And she was like crying, but like pretending it was tears of joy. But my mum loves cars.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really into cars at all, but she loves them. So she was traumatized, wasn't she? That was a good.
it. She was with it. Yeah.
Good
How
surprise.
did the big reveal go? How did you rectify that?
I don't know. I think she came round, didn't she? And it was that, and we had it on the path.
But then she obviously kind of carried on with the.
I love
would
that
have been-
car. That would
would
have been
really nice.
So we're like, okay.
We were laughing so much. Oh, because she's so into it. And I think she was expecting
Yeah.
the car that, we eventually got her. But she got this and she did hide it. She tried her best. Oh.
That I still don't know what was going through your mind when you got me the tree.
I know. I was thinking that. I think that's lovely.
It's just outrageous. Like, were you on drugs?
But this is one of the early podcasts. We said the same thing. Like, I could say that about all your purchases, but I don't because I don't like hurting your feelings. There's loads of things I could say that about. What is that? The horses. We've talked about the horses before. There's a head on a podium. Why? There's so there's
Statue.
there's a what is that? A tapestry from Versailles over a rug. Ridiculous. There's a chandelier there. Why? What's the point of it? Like,
You can't say that.
But there's so many things. You know what I mean? Like we got lamps here with little balls on them.
Yeah, but you're just
the
knocking
thing
my
is,
taste now.
I'm just going like, I don't say, if I could easily go, I've just walked in there and there's a lamp with balls on it. Ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? I got you that tree. You might not like it. I like it. And you've ridiculed me for it. My one
Yeah, but
purchase.
I didn't buy that lamp for you. I bought it for me. I didn't buy the horse for you. I bought it for me. But you bought that for me. And you are supposed to know me. So I don't understand the thought process.
I think it's nice. And you've seen them in restaurants now. And you've gone, oh, that's nice. You have. You have. We went to Zuma.
No,
They've got
I
them in
haven't.
Zuma now. Really posh restaurant in London. And they're everywhere.
You can't eat it that much if it's still in the house.
Well, I can't bin it, can I? Costs a bloody fortune. And he's just said I don't want him to hurt his feelings. So I tried to in the corner.
If you wanted to bin it, I think you would have binned it. I
Yeah.
think you like
I
it.
think you
I think you
secretly
secretly
I
like
can't
it.
bin it because it's pretty, but I don't want it in my house.
It is hidden. Like we rarely come in here unless we're recording. And we come in and you have to go round the corner to see it. So it is pretty well hidden.
Mm.
Well, we live and we learn. Won't buy any trees again.
I love olive trees.
I'll tell you another surprise for you. I've done loads of surprises over the years. Can't remember all of them now, but there's been a lot of surprises. Most of them have ended badly, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but you're making out that I'm such a little bitch.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. But like this one, remember your show's out, right, recently? Amazing show, and I wanted to do something awesome for you. And I got someone to cook for us,
Well, am I supposed to know that?
and I got
It's a surprise.
But that's the point of a surprise. You're not
But I
meant
was
to know.
ill.
Oh.
So I had to just go to bed because I wasn't well. And Pete was like, oh, it's a launchy show. Don't you want anyone to come around and watch it? And I was like, I'm so sick. I just need to go to bed. But you're saying you're like blaming me, but how was I supposed to know?
Well, it's a surprise. That's what I'm saying. So all my surprises end up going.
Catch-22. This
It's
is
like it's such a hard place to be. It's like I want to surprise you, but I never know how you're gonna feel on that day.
Yeah, but I'm really sick. Really, not. I'm really sick. I'm hardly ever sick. So that was a bummer for you.
It was a bummer for me, yeah, and everyone that I'd invited. Not to worry. Let's get into the agony abs. Okay. Hi, Abbey and Pete. This is a very random problem that I need some advice and your perspective on. After an hour of discussion with my partner, I need someone to make the call. We were laying in bed cuddling when I got an almighty whiff of meat pie. My boyfriend's sweaty pits. He hadn't put any deodorant on after a shower before bed. I said to him,
this is a country.
You smell like meat pie, as I moved away from him. I'd like to point out that we've been together for 6 years and we are very honest about this kind of stuff. Sounds it. He responded with, you look like a meat pie. He couldn't understand my horror at being compared to a fat, greasy, smelly, bad-for-you pie. He then tried to justify why it's a good thing. All he could come up with was...
Tasty?
It looks unique.
It's tasty?
It looks unique and tasty, which is allegedly why he said it. Would you be annoyed with this, Ab? Sarcastic response or not? I'm right on this one. Love the pod. Always laughing on my drive home. Emma.
Well, I love a pie. So I wouldn't find that offensive.
Frey Bentos.
No, not Frey Bentos. Has to be homemade.
If I said you look like a meat pie, I don't think you'd take that well.
Smells good and it's tasty. Delicious.
But
Filling.
Don't dish it out if you can't take it in as well. She
Yeah.
said to him,
Yeah,
you
but
stink,
also-
you smell like a meat pie, and he's going, you fucking look like one.
all he's done there is like, oh, you smell like,
Retaliate.
he's just gone like, oh, I'm happy with that. You look like a meat pie. He's not meant it.
No. But I always find it weird that people put deodorant on before bed.
I do that.
I always put it in after a shower.
Before bed?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to put like chemicals on my body to let your body breathing at night.
Yeah, but what if you smell like a meat pie?
Yeah.
Like,
You've never had BO.
no, but I do. I put
haven't
deodorant on after a shower before bed.
I don't. I just put my cream on.
Do you feel a bit spicy in the morning if you do that though? I think.
I definitely don't.
No, you don't. I've never smelt BO on you ever.
No, but you can't smell, but I can smell, and I definitely haven't.
I don't think I've had BO, like because I do that. But I think I probably might have it in the morning. Obviously, no, I might do.
Who has BO in the morning?
Well, do don't you? If you sweat, if you haven't put deodorant on after you
I
shower,
can't talk about this. It's making me feel sick.
why?
BO in the morning.
I just think
Get
it's
into
natural
bed
to put
clean.
deodorant on. And I don't normally shower before bed, so I shower in the morning.
That's not a bad thing.
You
babe.
don't get a shower before bed.
No, I shower in the morning.
So you get into bed dirty.
Well, it depends what you.
Depends what I've done in the day, to be fair.
Yeah,
I can't go to bed without having a shower.
I don't always have a shower for bed.
I do.
If I don't.
Cannot
Sometimes a shower can wake. If I'm dead tired, I just want to get into bed. If you get a shower, you're like awake, aren't you?
Do you wash your face and brush your teeth?
Yeah.
I quite like being dirty in bed as well.
Ugh. You're actually making me sick today, to be honest.
Well, like this BO, that's not my issue, is it? It's Charlotte's husband. He's got the BO problem. Sorry, not Charlotte, Emma's husband.
No, he hasn't got BO.
He has. Spicy
yeah.
smells like a meat pie. But what I'm saying is, I think he's just responded to Emma's.
Yeah, I wouldn't take too much offence at that.
Don't take offence there.
I wouldn't take offence.
He's only joking. Come on, lay
It's
off.
like, and you look like one too.
Yeah, it's literally like that. Well,
Yeah.
you are. That's all it is, isn't it? It's the
ma.
old school.
Your ma.
Your ma.
And we're,
Your mum does.
yeah, it's like in school if someone
You
would say,
stink when your mum
oh,
does."
you're this and that, and you go, so's your man.
Yeah. Do you ever do that one where I'll be around my mate's house and they'd go, you'd say, oh, God, oh, you stink or something like that. And he goes, oh, your mum does. And then they'd go, Mum. You go, no. Mum, he said you stink. Please, no.
I
I don't mean it.
I remember being in school and we had this really narky teacher, and Philip, this boy in our class, this was primary school, he said that he heard her fart and we were like, we're telling her. And he was quaking and he was like, please don't. We're like, no, we're telling her. That's so bad. That is so bad. We're telling her. And we told her and she went, what? She used to, like, if one of the, like, the kids, like, trumped in class, she'd get, like, air freshener and spray it on you. She was revolting. There's so many cruel teachers, isn't there?
What school do you go to?
There was
You
amazing.
looked in the cupboard last week.
I know. Okay. One of my friends decided to end our relationship, sending me essentially a breakup text when I was 8 weeks postpartum. Oof. Telling me she didn't have room in her life for me anymore. I've been there for her throughout her highs and lows, marriage, divorce, moving countries, relationships, etc. She didn't once celebrate with me being pregnant, getting engaged, buying a house. And I know I should let it go as she isn't a true friend, but I find it very difficult after a 9-year friendship. How would you get over this and have closure, Charlotte? That's a tough one. That I think people underestimate a friendship breakup.
Yeah. So,
Because I've had a couple.
Wait, hold on. So do friends break up now? That's what I'm.
Yeah,
Do they?
they do. Yeah.
Women do. No friend of mine's ever
Send
gone.
me a breakup text.
You wouldn't go. No, seriously, like if you were going, he's being a bit of a knob now, I'd text him and go, "You cannot be my friend anymore." Just swerve him, wouldn't you? Surely. Don't text.
But it is a difficult thing.
Madness.
Losing a friend or losing a friendship. Because I've experienced it, and it's you literally mourn it. It's like an end of a relationship.
I'd love to see this text. Like, I find that so weird that someone's text to say we're breaking up.
Well, it's funny how she said she's
But yeah, I think the whole situation.
she's been with us through all her highs and lows, her marriage, her divorce, moving countries, relationships, and she didn't once celebrate me being pregnant, her getting engaged or buying a house. Sounds like there's a bit of jealousy.
Sounds she's better off without her. By the
It does sound like it, but do you know what, Pete? That's people say that looking in, you're better off without it, but it doesn't make it any easier. Because I've been there myself.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking. You've lost some friends as well along the way.
Yeah.
And it is hard.
Yeah, no, it's not nice, definitely, especially if you're close to them. But I just never heard of it being official with the friends.
But so if you wanted to split up with a girl, would you just swerve them or would you make it official?
No, I think you have to. It's certain things that you have to kind of grow a pair. As hard as it is, I think you have to meet face to face, and you have to say, that this isn't working.
Meet
out.
face to face.
I think so. It's out of respect.
Says you.
What if
You
I was in
are
a
the
relationship?
most. No.
What?
You can't
So
say.
what? If I had
You
a
find it
girlfriend,
really difficult to speak your mind and go, if Pete's got like a problem or like a difficult conversation he's trying to say, it takes him so long to do it. And then once he's done it, he's like, oh God, I feel like I've got a huge weight lift off my shoulder. But I'm like,
it's still
it takes you ages to
I build
get
up
there.
in my head and it takes me ages to get there. Obviously, I'm not like you, where you just say exactly how you feel.
No, I don't.
You just fly off the handle.
No, you do. You do say how you feel all the time. But like
in a bad way.
No, it's a good thing. I wish I was more like that. There are times where I think it over too much before I have awkward conversations, but I do have them.
I
know
don't.
it's the right thing to do.
I don't do any of my awkward conversations.
Babe,
I make Claire do them.
the moment you have to do something like that, you can do it.
I cannot.
You are good at that.
So if I had to like fire someone or break up with someone, you think
Totally fine with it. Totally fine with it. I think you enjoy it in some ways.
Can I just say, why are you actually with me? Like, I've got no good qualities.
It's not. I just said it's a quality that I wish I had.
Yeah, you
but I could just go
What,
fuck
just being
off,
rude
you
to people?
knob. Do one. You're sacked.
When have I ever said that to someone?
Quite a few times.
Like, Pete's the kind of person, if you went to a restaurant to eat and the meal come and it was frozen, like Pete'd eat the whole thing and go, that's lovely. I'd go,
That's true.
Excuse me, this is frozen.
Yeah, that.
This
Yeah,
is terrible.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I wish I could be more like you. Like I get a haircut. It's the same. It's the old haircut one, isn't it? Where you go, that's absolutely fantastic. You go, I hate that.
Fix it.
Can you fix that?
I wouldn't.
You would, but like that, I think that's a good quality to have. It's like
Yeah, but that still make it out
mess
like
around.
I'm rude.
No, I don't. It's like you
I've
don't mess
never been
around. You
rude
just
to anyone.
You're being straight. You're being totally straight. I wish there's sometimes like I could be a bit more like that.
Yeah, because you can't say no. That's why.
So I can't say no. I don't know. I just like there are there's an element of me.
It's a confrontation thing, isn't it? I think a lot of people don't like confrontation.
I hate
do they?
confrontation.
You absolutely fucking insane.
Babe, I don't like
I do not like confrontation.
There's a difference between sorting things out and confrontation.
Are you actually
no, because you're
joking?
making out like I'm such a horrible
Are
person.
you joking though?
No.
Babe, what?
You're not a wallflower, are you?
You have
I'm loud, but I'm not
confrontations
confrontational.
16 times a day
With who?
with everyone you meet. Anyone comes, like any builders, any, the cleaner, me, Sophia, like babe, you're mad. Is this a joke?
Cut James. Well, if I didn't have to take over everything in the house, then maybe I wouldn't be like that. You didn't even book the fucking roast dinner on Sunday. One job.
I didn't want to go, babe. That was why. I knew that after Crouch Fest, the last place I wanted to go was to the Sunday roast. Sorry, that was selfish of me. But I knew you wouldn't want to either.
I made you one.
I know, amazing. But you didn't want to leave the house, did we? We went to the fireworks in the evening as well. We didn't want to do lunch and fireworks.
I did. There you go.
Let's do the next Agony Ab. I don't want a conversation. Okay, got one here. Hi, Peter and Abs. I'm at breaking point. I've been with my girlfriend for 10 months now. We recently moved in together. We were both really happy and settling into our new home together. But I've recently discovered my girlfriend's secret dirty habit.
Oh, no.
First time I witnessed it, I thought I must have been mistaken. I have now witnessed her several times catch farts in her cupped hand and then quickly putting the cupped hand over her nose and inhaling her own gas.
No chance.
Is this normal behaviour or am I right to be as disgusted as I am? What do? I do love her, but it's a massive turn off. I'm worried I will be next for the cupped hand of shit gas. Please advise, Anonymous.
I'd dump her.
Fucking disgusting.
That's absolutely revolting.
But so is she on her own
yeah,
doing
he's catching it.
He's
Isn't it?
catching her doing it.
It's
So
the
that's
old
like a
scratchy
Joachim
sniff.
Low kind of
Yeah.
situation, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like, the Germany manager that
But
scratched
isn't
and
it like a
sniffed.
pheromone?
Farter man? No, I've got no idea.
But don't tell me like everyone's done. Where you have, when you were younger, like you farted and you've gone under the, and
Yeah.
you've had to go under your.
Never. I've never done that.
100% have.
I haven't.
Everyone on the planet.
Wow,
has.
that's a belter.
Everyone on the planet,
I-
male or female,
I
has done
swear on my own life, I've
that. You're a liar.
never
I
done
want
that.
to call you. I want to call you a liar.
Call me a liar. I have never done that. I think it's
You're
disgusting.
telling me you haven't farted in bed and pulled the cover over and.
I can tell you on my life, I have never done that.
Have you ever been impressed by the smell of your own fart, though?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a belter.
No, I just don't think
The old
that's
Dutch
normal.
oven. You've never done the old
No.
Dutch oven.
I've had my head pushed under a quilt
Okay,
to
okay. So
smell
how did
someone
you-
else's fart.
How did you feel about that?
Disgusting. Like my brother and everyone used to do it to me. I was little. Disgusting.
I remember we did that one. We did it to you once as well. Didn't we? Me, Sean, and John pinned you down.
They pinned me down
It
and
was unreal.
with the bum that close to my face and farted on my face.
Her arms were back, and John had her legs.
Yeah.
I think Sean went for it.
Oh,
How did you feel about that?
filth.
Violated.
Violated, yeah. That was a funny one. That was Christmas, wasn't it?
It's just, I just don't like anything like that. It just makes me sick.
No, I think doing that on your own.
What would you do if you caught me doing that?
I think you're a serial killer. I thought, what else is there I don't know about?
Like once, I'm not saying it's acceptable, but once you could go, God, I think I've just mistaken that. I didn't really see that. But if he's
twice.
several times, he said.
That is, I think, a red flag. We've discussed red flags before, and I'd say that was one of them. I mean, what else is she up to?
I actually think it's quite funny.
She might be hilarious. I
Yeah,
mean.
she sounds like she's got good banter.
No.
Farts are funny. I've recently been added to a fart group. I've told you. Ross is in it.
No.
Literally all it is farts. Millions of them. Just play one or not?
Yeah, go on, play them. Play a couple of
Play one of Ross's.
No, don't.
Shall I give them...
Give them Ross's.
I don't know what to go for.
Give them Ross's.
Do you want one of Ross's?
Have you put one on it, Pete?
Yeah, I've had one. Oh, that was a belter.
Is that Ross?
I'm a 40-year-old man. It's ridiculous.
I just don't find that.
They're all just voice notes. There's nothing else.
Have you put one on there?
Do you want to hear my one?
There's no way you've done that.
He did.
Do you want to hear mine?
There's no way. I can't. Have you-
Is it going to put you off me?
I think I'm already put off you.
Well, listen, it's all your family in this group anyway. It's all your
You
family.
really put one on?
I've got. Do you want to hear it or not?
Yeah.
I'm not proud of it. I got added to it and I couldn't let them down.
Should have been. It was a belter.
Oh, I didn't really go.
That's not you.
Do you know how we know it? So because he sent it is on a video. Everyone else did voice notes. And Pete did the video.
You know why? Because I didn't want my first one to be a bad one. So I thought those voice notes go straight through, don't they? I thought, I got a video. I thought my first one to be a shock. I didn't know where
Did you video it?
I didn't know how it was going to go down.
Let me see the video.
Oh, you...
No, you can't really see anything. Maybe we should move off the subject. I don't know what this podcast has become.
I think we should have a ban on any more fart stuff. I don't want any fart stuff on this thing. That has made me violently.
No, I agree. It's farts only, friends. It's called. It's not my finest hour. But I got added and I couldn't disappoint.
That is so weird to me. I'm sorry if I'm being. It sounds like I'm being
Bit of a strange
nasty
one.
or confrontational. But no, that's just not for me.
I'm going to pay for that comment, aren't I?
No,
Stop being confrontational then.
I'm not.
I'm definitely going to pay for it. I can feel it. Oh my God, we need to wrap this up and get the look. A bit of a strange habit. Joachim Low vibes for me. What he did in the World Cup was bizarre. Mm-hmm. And I think the old cupping and farting is a bit bizarre. A bit much. Maybe just tell her to kind of rein that in. So I've caught you a couple of times.
You can't say that to someone.
Why not though?
I'd just get out quick if I was in. It's dodge.
No, I don't know. Just say, why did you? Well, I've just caught you a couple of times. Why did you do that? Just get
But it's obviously a habit. She's not going to stop it.
get an explanation. Needs explaining, doesn't it?
Most people don't change.
A leopard never changes its spots.
No, they don't. Unfortunately. Okay.
Look at her trying to link it back to me.
What?
So confrontational. All
Just
right.
hurt my feelings. It's fine.
Well, babe, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I love you so much.
Touch me.
I love you so much.
Get off.
More than anything in the world. Even though you are a tiny bit, at times, confrontational. Tiny bit.
I have to compensate for you for being such a wet lettuce. I do. I'd love to have, not be the captain of the ship, but unfortunately I have to be.
You're
It's
not
draining.
You're not the captain of this ship.
I am.
As if you are.
I don't want to
You
be.
just brash in an overbearing manner.
I know. But
All right. Well,
kill me.
Stay
Stay safe.
tuned. We'll catch you next week. Hopefully, we'll still be together.